Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
A good number of people fancy a good trip somewhere near a beach where they can stay in the water the whole afternoon and get a tan basking in the sun. For them, that would be the most memorable vacation. Others are thrill seekers and prefer doing something more hyper to make it worthwhile. Here is a taste of the meaning of thrill. These are the most insane, horrifying and daring tourist attractions made for the brave. Do you need to test your threshold for extreme shockwaves to your system? Here's how you do just that. At number 10, the CN Tower Edge Walk. For a solid 32 years, the CN Tower in Toronto, Canada prided itself in being the tallest building on planet Earth. The only other building that matched its supremacy was the Burj Khalifa, which was set up in Dubai in 2007. That said, the CN Tower is still very high. This is where daring men and women take a walk around the CN Tower Edge Walk. It's the ultimate test of balance. Imagine being in this solid platform that's 1,168 feet in the sky. This is without the aid of guardrails or walls. The only reinforcement is a bungee cord secured by a rail connecting visitors, which is for obvious reasons if you were to miss a step, trip or slide. There's nothing between you and the ground down below, which from this vantage view looks miniature, like those house plans at an architect's office. This experience has nothing to do with fear of heights. It's just too chilling and super thrilling. Is this on your bucket list? For me, it's a solid no. At number 9, it's the Cage of Death. If you're craving some good old danger, head over to Darwin, Australia and whet that appetite. If you like playing it safe and danger is not your cup of tea, it means you have a clear head and should stay away from this crazy place. The Cage of Death is a scary name that only pulls more crowds who want to dare themselves. People are fascinated by the idea of cheating death. In this underwater acrylic formation that's part of the Crocosaurus Cove Aquarium, the most ridiculous thing happens. The visitors dive into the pool and enjoy a swim with man-eating crocodiles, watching the reptiles face to face. This is with the recent information that Australian crocodiles are some of the longest there are. They grow up to 20 meters long in the Cage of Death. If you've seen a crocodile hunt on the National Geographic, you know this is a ferocious animal. Thrill seekers are able to watch these reptiles feed, swim, as well as take a look inside their huge jaws from a short distance away. The crocodiles have gigantic teeth, and they definitely marvel at the sight of a tasty, juicy pound of human flesh. All the brave visitors are given a tutorial on safety. According to online reviews, the fear is still real, and when inside the crocodile-infested waters, all you can do is hope that the acrylic safety net remains intact. At number 8, it's the Nevis catapult. If bungee jumping, skydiving and ziplining did not give you a buzz to last a lifetime, go out and get a new jolt of electricity. The idea is to be slung out of a medieval siege weapon. This happens at Nevis Valley in New Zealand. It's a ride to remember. The Nevis catapult slings a person like a cannonball through a huge mountain valley while connected to a bungee cord. That catapult goes up 492 feet in the air, and the body moves at the speed of 60 miles per hour, which would equal the speed of a sports car on the highway. At number 7, it's the terrifying Glass Bridge. If heights give you muscle crunches, be advised, this is not for you. The Grand Canyon in America has a bit of competition from another Grand Canyon located in China in a province called Hunan. Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon is quite the scenic sight. Its design was inspired by James Cameron's movie Avatar. This is undoubtedly the largest glass-bottom bridge the planet has ever seen. The length of the bridge is 1,410 feet long, and it goes up to an altitude of 980 feet. The floor of the bridge has 99 transparent plates that are made up of 3 layers of glass. This means you get the rare chance of seeing the abyss down below. How cool is that? It goes without saying that the bridge has won 10 world records, and its uniqueness is unmatched. If you decide to cross the bridge, it's better to not look down. At number 6, it's Zip World Velocity. Wales as a place maybe isn't that thrilling, except for one famous spot which is popular as an extreme attraction for tourists with an edge. Velocity 2 zipline is also referred to as the fastest zipline in the world over. This zipline is all about speed. When you start the ride, your speed accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds. That's not the end of it. The wire also zooms up to 125 miles per hour. This is compared to the legal speed of trains in England. If you're a ninja and keep your eyes open during the entire time, the ground under you will be nothing but a blur. The loud wind caressing your ears will prevent you from hearing your pounding heartbeat. At number 5, it's the tilt. This is like looking out of a window from atop a very tall building. The tilt in Chicago's John Hancock building is like that, but 1,000 times worse. You get a little extra viewing room and you can see both the horizontal and vertical views. The uniqueness of this building makes a killing just because people want to test how scared they can get. It's an 8-station hydraulic experience when someone stands against a tilted window that enables them to see Chicago from 1,128 feet in the sky. While this can be a perfect view of the city, sometimes this amazing view can turn into terror. Seeing as far as 50 miles away is not something the eyes or the body are used to. The tilting technique is also set up in such a way that your fear of heights gets tested. The glass platform is tilted slowly at first, and then there's a swift movement where you get to see all the way down. The handrails on the sides are a good idea. The visitors grip them as if holding on to dear life. The bulletproof glass is super strong. That said though, I'm okay seeing Chicago from a flat horizontal perspective if you ask me. At number 4, it's the Macau Tower bungee jump. Bungee jumping is an extreme sport that's popular in all corners of the world. For some people, adding a little bit more spice to the sport makes it all the more interesting. Let's talk about the Macau bungee jump. It's undoubtedly the tallest in the world and is 764 feet in the sky. This, my friends, means it's taller than a 70-story building. This extreme jolt to your senses will cost you though. The Macau bungee jump is a whopping $1,000. The bungee cord has the strength of up to 2.2 tons, which is great assurance since you're jumping headfirst off a tower. Number 3, it's the ladder to heaven. Home of Austria's rock mountains, this place attracts thousands of hikers every year. Some parts of the mountains can be scaled by hand, and this makes reaching mountain peaks harder. That's why the Via Ferratas were constructed, for mountain climbers to get the furthest they can. The wire staircases connect parts of the trails that are not accessible. It isn't as easy as it looks. The ladder to heaven is a Via Ferrata that's very steep. To make things even more intense, this wire ladder hangs 2,300 feet above the ground for ease of navigation up the gorge. The climb is 140 feet long, and once you start the ascent, there's no turning back. This one is an experience for those who can stand heights. At number 2, it's the zero-gravity plane. Going to space is now a thing. That said, only 536 humans have had the pleasure of feeling the weightlessness from space. If you've not gone through the training that makes astronauts survive space, Zero-G is for you. Zero-G started offering weightless flights whereby passengers can experience zero gravity without ever getting into a rocket. Flown at specific angles, this plane ride creates short bursts of weightlessness at a time. This enables someone to float around and about the cabin and do crazy acrobatic stunts. The industry is new but slowly gaining popularity. A few companies have used these planes for experiential marketing campaigns and expensive projects. One music video project, for instance, was shot in one of these planes where a stunt took over a year to perfect. The plane tickets go for $4,000, and that's a video you can't afford to mess up. And at number 1, it's the Dubai X-Line. From expensive cars to skylines that are magnificent. Skyscrapers attract the adrenaline junkies and are a recipe for the extreme. The thrills you can find in this city are endless. The Dubai X-Line is a fast zip line that allows you to fly like a superhero across the luxurious Marina district of Dubai. The zip line distance is 3,200 feet, where one's feet dangle 550 feet above ground and you can see down below. It's a view of the city from a perspective that not many will ever experience. The X-Line is the fastest zip line in Dubai, as riders maintain speeds of 50 miles per hour with only body weight and gravity propelling them forward. If your confidence level is not up to par, a twin line is located parallel to yours where you can take the ride with a friend or a loved one for moral support. So, the question here is, are you a thrill-seeking adrenaline junkie who doesn't fear heights? If the answer is yes, take your pick. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch up my next video.